Hi guys, what's up? This is one of my very few video in English because my English is still terrible. But this time I wanted to make it in English because I wanted Salty Wall to have the occasion see it. And I know you are a busy man, and I know you don't have much time, Walt. But this is an homage to you. Actually, I bought Salty Wall's book, and very a lot of very good information. But the most successful antenna and the most useful for me here, and as you can see, this is a mess, but this is that's me. Um, the most successful antenna I have, which on HF here at home, is the Rybakov. I just replaced the radios with a window screen, aluminum window screen, and I put the 17.5 wire with the 4-1 on, and I made a lot of lot of contact. But I'm a CW operator now. I don't do much single side band now since I began CW, but that's cool. And the thing is, I bought a small on Amazon this last at the beginning of the summer a manual tuner for QRP, and I did a lot of photo. I go camping. That's very fun because I can have a little compact bag. But the problem was the antenna. I had to carry a 17.5 foot whip. Actually, it's a 18 foot, but I had to carry a whip, and I was like, the whip doesn't fit in the bag. It was complicated, and I wanted to make it shorter. And I had an idea. The thing I decided to make a shortened Rybakov, which I called the Franken Franken-Kov. I think myself is funny, but actually, what I did, I used this. I could call it Doctor Rybakov. Also, this is when you have a kid and they have ear disease, and in French we used to call it when I was a kid banana syrup because it was tasting banana. It's amoxil in French or penicillin. I don't know how you call this in English, but I took one of those bottles. I put a hole on the top and a hole here, so I can put this whip. This is a 4.5 foot or feet whip antenna from Gawant antenna I bought on Amazon. It wasn't working, and then I put 8 turns of 24 AWG wire to make it like electric. It's a coil for 20 meters. I used the Pacific 66 and coil32.com website to design it. At the bottom, I built the 4-1 on with the T50 T5043 ferrite, and I taped all this, and I just tried it on the balcony right there with the window screen as radio, and it did work. I did make contact. Somebody was POTA, and I was here on reverse beacon, and well, I was using it with the Xiaogu, and you need the tuner, but I was working 510 watts, which means, and this is what I hope it will work. Okay, it won't become my home antenna. And if I go POTA, I won't bring this. Since I got the car to go POTA, I'll bring the big kit. But if I want to go SOTA with my TR-USDX Plus, I tuned it on 80 meters, 40 meters, 20 meters, and actually, this is the funny part, this antenna, the tuner, it tunes much better than my Rebecca I use normally. I don't know why, but the Xiaogu is easier for the Xiaogu to tune this one. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But actually, this is, I call it the Franken-Kov, and this is just a fun project, taking, and that's the spirit of what, Salty Wall do with this book, experimenting, and, I don't have the luck to live near the ocean with salt water, so I have to do some other kind of experimentation, but, for SOTA, I mean, at the top of a mountain, I think it's gonna work okay. Look, you gotta keep in mind this is a compromised antenna, but better have a compromised antenna than no antenna. So I'll keep you up if it works on SOTA. Maybe I'll try it this weekend, but you know, winter is coming for us, and you know, I'm a high school teacher, school is back, so I'm missing time, but just a funny project to make, and you know, try it. And actually, if you're in the United States, this is one thing. If I was in the United States, it would be more easy for me to test it for the only reason that, you know, on the local band in the day, like 40 meter, here in Quebec, people what they do is net VHF net in the night. A lot of people, you know, the ham community is getting older in Quebec. I know, I guess it's the same in the United States, but most of them are living in HOA and they can't do any more HF. So most of them do DMR, Echolink, or VHF. So unfortunately, I think it would, if I was in the United States, it would be easy to activate the SOTA Summit. From here, well, give it a try. I don't know if it's gonna work, but at least it's a fun project to do. And yes, it worked very badly, but it does work. So have fun, nice. Keep on walking, Walt video, and see you in the air. VA2KFU. Have a nice day.